1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's a plant in the room. Take a second. Think about 3 people closest to you. Your mom, your girlfriend, your brother, men or women. Now, imagine that every time you eat dinner or go to a restaurant, you find them skipping meals, going to the bathroom to throw it up afterwards. Doesn't sound too appealing, does it? I'm Lakin Evans, and I'm here to talk to you about eating disorders. Studies show that 2 out of 3 women suffer from bulimia. That could be 2 out of 3 of those women that you just thought of very close to you in your life. Some of you might have been affected by an eating disorder. Some of you might know someone that's suffering from one. The information I'm going to share with you is information from sources that have suffered from one, or someone that's known someone that's suffered from one, or online sources that are reliable. Some may ask the question, what is an eating disorder? Eating disorders describe illnesses that are characterized by irregular eating habits and severe distress or concern about body weight or shape. My visual aid is a scale because a lot of times a scale can be detrimental to someone who goes through this, because I think a lot of times people weighing themselves over and over every day, and that's something that makes them feel self-conscious about themselves, and part of the factors of an eating disorders. The main type of eating disorder is anorexia. Anorexia is typically a fear of gaining weight, refusal to maintain a healthy body weight, or an unrealistic perception of body image. Like I said, looking at the scale, and even if you are the right weight, people think they're overweight, even if they're underweight. The risk of death is highest in individuals with the disease. Bulimia is another common eating disorder. Bulimia is characterized by repeating binge eating followed by behaviors such as vomiting, excessive exercise, or excessive use of laxatives. Bulimia can have injuring effects such as gastrointestinal problems, severe hydration, and heart difficulties. Binge eating disorder is a third eating disorder that involves individuals who frequently lose control over his or her eating. Men or women who are experiencing this disorder may also experience feelings of guilt, distress, embarrassment because of the binge eating, which actually could lead to a worse case of the eating disorder. Now I'll tell you some of the causes behind eating disorders. Biological factors include irregular hormone functions and nutritional deficiencies. Physiological factors include negative body image and poor self-esteem. So what's the treatment for these disorders? Most of us could agree it's not easy to drop eating habits when you love food. Even binge eating healthy foods such as strawberries can be detrimental to these disorders. Even if you're eating lots and lots of fruit and vegetables and grilled chicken and healthy foods, throwing it out afterwards is still not healthy. Taking a big step is changing your food habits, especially when you're used to eating your favorite foods in favorite restaurants, like I said, daily or 2 to 3 times a week. But getting treatment is key to healing, and it will help the person to love themselves again when they look in the mirror. Some types of treatment besides personal care are medical care and monitoring. Therapy is another option. In conclusion, eating disorders are very dangerous, yet something that's very addicting. Even someone that you might know that doesn't seem like they would be suffering from an eating disorder could be. So I think it's important to reach out to the people that even don't look like they're suffering from an eating disorder. So take another moment to think about those 3 people that you thought of earlier: your mom, your girlfriend, your dad, your brother. Now again, picture them throwing up after meals, skipping meals. It's not something that you would enjoy going through, even if it's not yourself. So if you notice someone that's going through the disorder, if someone reaches out to you about it, I encourage you to take the step and help them. Get them some treatment, even if it's personal treatment or professional treatment. If you find yourself going through small little changes such as skipping meals, throwing up afterwards, if you get started in the habit, remember the things I've told you about the risk and the treatments you can take to fix those, and get some help. And if you know someone, get some help for them. And I encourage you to show them this video and talk to them about the risk as well as learning from the risk I've said, and let them know that they're not alone, and let them know that they're not alone and there's always hope out there. Thank you.